Hey there, students. I hope you're having a great day. I hope to be back tomorrow, but we will see. So for today's math lesson, we're going to continue with our look at three-dimensional objects. We're going to work on surface area of a rectangular prism. So first, some new terminology for you, and maybe it's not new, but maybe it is. So first of all, here is a rectangular prism on the left, and adults get this wrong all the time, but let's make sure everyone knows. The length, when you're looking at the front, the length is there. A lot of people confuse it with the width. I think you know what the height is, but the width is here to there. The length is in the front. The height, of course, is the height of the object, and the width is on the side. But one other term I want to get through to you is face. And when I say face, that's the two-dimensional shapes that make up a three-dimensional shape. So, for example, this rectangular prism has 6 faces. And I label them as follows. I say it the front face, the back face, the top face, the bottom face, the side face, and the other side face. Sometimes I call those side 1 and side 2. So, some background information. Before mastering rectangular prisms, make sure you have a firm grasp on how to find the area of a rectangle and square. And of course, that's just base times height. Or if it's a square and they only give you one side, just square the side length or multiply it by itself. Also, be ready to work with decimals today. Be ready to work with fractions today. We did that back in October, November, December. You should know what you're doing there. Okay, so let's give you the formula. Here's how you find the surface area of a rectangular prism. Moments ago I said there are 6 faces of a rectangular prism. The front, the back, top, bottom, side 1, side 2. You need to find the area of all the faces and then add them all up or get the sum of them. Sometimes, some students like to unfold the rectangular prism into what they call a net. And if you want to do that, you certainly can. Sometimes you'll just see it look like this. So imagine you have it, you just unfold it out. That's what it would look like. So let's get to it. So let's do one together here. So you have the net and you have the actual. I prefer to just do the actual. Maybe you want to do the net. So I always start with the front. So the front is right here. And if you notice the dimensions, remember there's always going to be 2 dimensions because it's either going to be a rectangle or a square. The dimension of the front, we have 3. And then we need the height. Now you might say, hey, it's not labeled. It's not labeled. No, it's not. Not on the front anyway. But you know that all of these are the same. And this one is labeled as 6 centimeters. So this one will be 6 centimeters. Now wait a minute. How do I find the area of a rectangle again? That's right. I would just do 3 times 6, and that's 18. And here's the beauty part about this. Yes, you have to find the area of all 6 faces. But the front will be the same as the back because the dimensions are the same. So the back will also be 18. And if you note over here, I color-coded the ones that will be the same. The front and the back will be the same. The top and the bottom will be the same. And of course, the sides will be the same. So now let's go to the top. Nothing's labeled on the top. So now I have to look elsewhere. Okay, it says 3 centimeters here. It's going to be 3 centimeters up there as well. It says 2 centimeters down here for the width. Oh, it's going to be 2 centimeters up there. 3 times 2 is 6. The top's the same as the bottom. The bottom is also 6. Now I go to the sides. Doesn't matter which one you start with. We have a dimension here of 2. We have a dimension here of 6. 6 by 2 is 12. Let's double it. And now, we have all the faces. We must get the sum of the faces. 18 plus 18 is 36. 36 plus 6 is 42. 42 plus 6 is 48. 48 plus 12 is 60. 60 plus 12 is 72 centimeters squared. So it is squared. Now, the way I do it one at a time. Maybe you just want to say, okay, 36 there, 12 there, 24 there. That's fine. However you want to do it, you just got to add them all up. All right, let's go to a real world example. One of my favorite candy bars is the Zero Bar. If you've never had one, I suggest, if you enjoy candy bars, I suggest you try one. The only place I know that you can buy them today is at Walmart in Mankato. So the next time you're at the Walmart in Mankato, maybe ask mom or dad for a buck or two. And try out a Zero Bar. I think you're going to really like it. It's a great candy bar. I'm surprised more people don't enjoy them. Anywho, the Zero Bar is a perfect example of a rectangular prism. For this example, I want you to pretend that this side that's been shaved off is covered in that delicious coating. So just pretend that it's all coated the same. So, the white chocolate coating on the outside of the candy bar is the surface area. It covers the surface of the bar. Because remember, that's what surface area is all about. It covers the surface. So if you paint a rectangular prism, we're not talking about what's inside the prism. We're talking about the outside of the prism. And that would be the paint. Here, it is the white chocolate coating. So let's find the surface area of the Zero Bar. Now, I made up the dimensions. I just looked at a ruler and made approximate. I could be wrong. If I am, too bad. So there's the Zero Bar. Now, once again, we're going to pretend that this is coated with the white chocolate here. So let's find the surface area. So first thing we start with is we need to find the area of the front. And now here's the front. It's 2 centimeters by 1.5 centimeters. So 2 times 1.5 is 3. The back is going to be the exact same. Now I go to the top. The top, there's nothing given for the top. Au contraire. 11 centimeters here, 2 centimeters here. 2 times 11 is 22. The top's the same as the bottom. And now the sides. This side here is 11. This side here, or the height, is 1.5. 11 times 1.5 is 16.5. Side 1's the same as side 2. Now, we have all the faces. So now we add them all up. And we get a grand sum of 83 centimeters squared. All right, now it's your turn. I have put a rectangular prism on the screen. I'd like you to pause the tape at this time. I want you to do some side math, and I want you to solve this. I want you to list all the face areas as well. All right, let's see how you did with this one. So the front is 40, 4 by 10. If the front's 40, you know the back's 40. Now we go to the top. The top is 10 by 3. 10 by 3 is 30. The top's the same as the bottom. The side, we have 3. Nothing given over here. Oh, wait, it's over there. We know that. 3 by 4 is 12. Sides are the same. Now you add them all up. 40 plus 40 is 80. 80 plus 60, 30 and 30. 80 plus 60 is 140. And yeah, the sides, you get 164 inches squared. Hopefully you got that. If not, that's okay. We got another one. Your turn again. Same exact thing. Pause the tape. And now let's find the surface area of this rectangular prism. Okay, let's see how you did. The front is 84. How did I get that, you ask? 14 by 6. Let's count by 14s. 14, 28, 42, 56, 70, 84. And if the front's 84, you know the back's 84. Now, let's go to the top. I have 112. How did I get that, you ask? Well, 14 here, 8 here. Once again, let's count by 14s. 14, 28, 42, 56, 70, 84, 98, 112. And of course, the top is the same as the bottom. And the side is 48. 6 by 8 is 48. Second side, same as the first. Add them all up, and you should get 488 inches squared. One last time, it's your turn once again. Find the surface area of this rectangular prism. You can pause the tape at this time, and you can solve it. Let's see how you did. Area of the front, 8 units. That's a 4 by 2. Front same as the back. Top is 32, 4 by 8. Double it. And then the side, of course, is 16. 16, add them up, 112 units squared. So now that you've gone through this this miniature video lesson. You're going to go through now the assignment. Make sure, and the IXL. I believe if I recall correctly it's FF21, but I might be wrong on that. Check with Mr. Kaplan. Go through the examples in the book. If you're confused, look at the examples that are given in the lesson preview, a page or two before the assignment. Rewatch part of this video. All of you are capable of doing these, even the word problems. Be confident in yourself, and you're going to do just fine. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.